Hello everyone, welcome. Today we are going to start a new tutorial, and in this tutorial we are going to make this product. This product is, as you can see, it is symmetrical on x-axis, and it has some details. So let's get started. In this part we will make in this part the modeling, and in the next part we will add materials and textures. So let's get started. Here I am in the right view, as you can see. So I will start by adding a plane, and before that you can activate the metric dimensions. And as you can see here, this plane is 2 meters by 2 meters, and if we have calculated this distance, it is around let's see this distance from here to here around 20 centimeter, and the height for this around 2 centimeters, and total height is around 12 or 13 centimeters. So I will scale this plane. It is in y-axis. Let's see, it will be 0.14, and in this is in x-axis, and in y-axis it will be 0.12. So let's scale. As you can see, dimensions isn't correct, so in y let's say 0.10, and we can say it is around these dimensions. And after that I will add control loops, two loops, and scale in y-axis like this. I will type 2.6. So after that let's make some extrusion, and I will select these two edges and extrude in the axis 0.02. Let's move in the axis 0.02. So this is 2 centimeters. So I think let's first remove doubles. So I think in y-axis, let's see, it is in this will be 0.2 and and let's move to the floor like this. After that I will select these two vertices, or these two edges. We can scale them, and I will apply rotation and scale. Let's extrude in the axis 0.02. So I have extruded in some distance. I can make sure it is symmetrical or identical to this distance. So after that I will select this vertex, and I will extrude in x-axis to this distance, and let's see, and I will extrude in the axis to this, and cursor selected, and remove this distance, and control R to spin around this cursor, and this angle will be 0.90. Let's say the steps will be 0.4. So I have make the steps to be 6 steps, to so it generates 6 edges, and let's see what we have. Then I will extrude in the axis to this distance, extrude in y-axis, activate snapping, and move in y-axis to this distance. So let's see what we have more, and after that we have extrusion in the axis. I have deactivated the snapping now, and after that we have some angle here. So I will add loop cut, and this loop cut will be, let's first extrude in y-axis, G on y, and after that so we have this angle. I will extrude in the axis, so now I have made the profile. This profile it needs some clearment, some refinement, and the refinement now will be to add the filling faces here. So what I'm going to make is to make this object is to be one closed path or one closed object. So let's fill these sequentially, and we will add filling faces one by one, like what I have making, and now we can subdivide again, and let's select these 4 vertices and filling. We can also select this and fill, make some loop cut here, and we can fill this to like this, and we can also fill this and fill again here, fill these 4. So it's a process of selecting faces and filling, and as you can see it is the best or the easy way to make this profile. And now we have made this profile. As you can see, now we have made this profile, and as you can see there is some issue here. This is a triangle from where it has come, so I will fill like this. As you can see, let's remove doubles, let's delete this face, and again we can dissolve this vertex and fill this area. Control N to recalculate normals, and as you can see now we have made the profile, and let's continue to the further step. The next step is to make some extrusion in y-axis, or as you can see in x-axis. So let's save first and scale in x-axis to be 0. So the next step is to extrude in x-axis. If we have calculated, this is 20 centimeters, and we can estimate this that in x-axis it can be around 40 centimeters. So I will extrude in x-axis 0.18 G. Let's redone this and extrude in x-axis minus 0.18, and after that I can select this, and I will go to the modifiers panel, and after that I will add mirror modifier. As you can see here we have this nice mirror modifier, and everything I will make in one direction, it will be transferred directly to the other direction. So let's continue. I will add 2 loop cuts here and scale on x-axis like this. Then I will make 2 loop cuts here and scale on y-axis like this. So the next step is to select this and extrude in the axis like this. Let's say it will be minus 0.01. it can be more, but for now I will leave it to be 1 centimeter. So now we have made the geometry, we have looking the geometry. As you can see, it may be similar, but it leaks to a lot of detail. So let's continue. Now I will make this lines, or this, as you can see, which is here. It can be holes, it can be anything for air or something like this. So in this step I will select this and move in the axis minus 0.04 or GZ minus 0.003. So what I'm going to make is to make loop cuts here. It will be 105. Why this number? If you have calculated this, it will be around 30 or 34, and this line, or this opening here, or this hole, is half of the distance between every hole. So we will need this number, and I will make something, or a loop cut here, Control R. So now I will select one by one here, starting from vertex, and after that I will select all these. So I will select one by one. We are starting from a hole, so I will skip 2 and skip 1 and skip like this. I will select 1 and skip 2 and select 1 and skip the next 2, select 1 and skip the next 2. What I will make, I will pause the video until I selecting all the faces in this line.